Okay, so let's be honest. Have you ever felt like you've studied grammar for years, you think you know all the rules, but you still make those little mistakes? It's super frustrating, right? Well, what if I told you the problem isn't you, but the way we're all taught grammar?
Yeah, I mean, after all that work, why do those mistakes just keep popping up? The answer might actually surprise you.
See, the thing is, we're usually taught to treat grammar like a math test. Just memorize these rules, these formulas, and you're good. But that's not how it works. Grammar isn't about memorizing, it's all about meaning. The real secret is getting how words team up to create that meaning. So, you ready? Let's get into it. And really, everything, I mean everything, starts with one big idea, word class. This is the foundation. It's the solid ground you need to stand on before you can build anything else. Okay, so first things first, we gotta change how we think about this. Let's just throw out the idea of strict, rigid rules. Instead, think of grammar as a bunch of cool, flexible patterns. Once you start seeing the patterns, I promise, it's like a light bulb goes off. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Take a look at these two sentences. Both of them use the word look. They seem pretty simple, right? But there's a really important secret hidden inside them that explains so much about grammar. So, just for a second, what do you think? Is the word look doing the exact same thing in both sentences? Okay, the answer? Nope, not at all. In that first sentence, looked is a verb. It's what you do, an action. But in the second one, look is a noun. It's a thing. So you have the same word, but it's playing two totally different parts. And that, right there, is the whole idea of word class in a nutshell. Now, you've probably heard this called parts of speech in school, right? Well, word class is pretty much the new modern way of saying the exact same thing. Both terms are just talking about a word's job in a sentence, what it does and how it acts. Okay, so now that we've got that down, let's check out how this whole word class thing completely changes what a word means. Seriously, this is where it gets cool. And to do that, we're going to use another super simple, common word, light. All right, check this out. When we use light as a noun, it's the stuff that fills a room, right? But when we use it as an adjective, it's talking about a bag that's easy to carry. And as a verb, it's the action of lighting a candle. See that? 3 different jobs, 3 completely different meanings. So this is the big takeaway, the most important part. A word isn't locked into just one job. Its role, its word class, can change based on where it is in the sentence. And here's the magic part. When the word class changes, the meaning changes right along with it. And this is why this is so important. Getting this idea is the key to finally fixing those annoying little mistakes. Let's look at a real-world example of how this helps you stop making those common errors. Okay, here's a sentence I bet you've seen before, or maybe even said. He is fear of exams. It's a super common mistake. You can kind of tell what it's trying to say, but it just sounds off, doesn't it? So, using what we've just been talking about, can you figure out what's actually wrong with this sentence? What's the problem here? It all comes down to a word class mismatch. Fear, in this case, is a noun. It's a thing, an idea. But the sentence is built in a way that needs an action word, a verb, or maybe a describing word, an adjective. We basically tried to put the wrong puzzle piece in the wrong spot. So, how do we fix it? Well, we have options. We could keep fear as a noun and say he has a fear, or we could swap it for the verb form. He fears exams. Or we could even use the adjective. He is fearful of exams. All 3 of those are perfect. Why? Because the word class now fits the pattern of the sentence. It's the right puzzle piece. All right, let's zoom out for a second and see how this one little idea is actually the key to, well, pretty much all of grammar. Think about it like this. Grammar is built up logically, like with Lego blocks. You start with these smallest pieces, the words and their word class. Then you click those words together to make phrases. Then the phrases connect to make clauses, and the clauses build your whole sentence. But if that first block, the word class, is wrong, the whole thing you build is going to be wobbly. So look, if there's just one thing you remember from all this, make it this. Grammar is not about memorizing some giant, dusty rulebook. It's much simpler. It's about picking the right word, using the right version of it, and putting it in the right place to say what you mean. Once you get that, you've got grammar.